Yeah, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, the Black Stars of Ghana have stepped up their preparations ahead of their game against Portugal, which is their first tie in the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, as well as Jojo Wollacott is expected to join the team ahead of the game against Portugal. Why is he going to join the team despite being injured? You want to stick and stay as I bring you up to speed on all that here on Sports Updates Ghana. But first, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let's get straight into the details now. And the Black Stars of Ghana today, Monday 21st November 2022, intensified their training in Doha as they prepare to take on the Seleção of Portugal in their first game of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. All 26 players named for the 2022 FIFA World Cup by the Black Stars were at training, and it wasn't a joke at all. It was all full seriousness, and it was full of rigorous training as the Black Stars players practiced in sprinting and also played some 10-a-side football on the pitch, and it was full of seriousness. And the pictures are what you can see on your screens over there. As you can see, Elisha Owusu and Mohamed Kudus battling for the ball in midfield action. Also over here, it was Joseph Aidu and Antoine Semenyo who were in a tussle for the ball in a very challenging mood. This one also has Tariq Lamptey as well as Jordan Ayew and Gideon Mensah. Jordan Ayew possessing the ball and keeping the staffs on the ball. Here also we can see Mohamed Salisu and Tariq Lamptey battling for the ball seriously over here, and this one is between Kamaldeen Sulemana and the professor, that is Dennis Ordway. And here as well you can see Thomas Partey and Daniel Kofrichire also looking on for the ball, and Mohamed Salisu in action over here. So it's all been serious at today's training that was held in Doha, and as you can see here today, it was very tough between Gideon Mensah and Jordan Ayew tussling for the ball. But earlier on, the Black Stars players practiced some sprints, and that is how you can see the Black Stars players over there. I can see Inaki Williams, the likes of Gideon Mensah, Antoine Semenyo, Fatawi Saaku, Captain Andre Ayew. Far over there is Daniel Free Barnier and all that. So it was all seriousness at the team's training. Also, the goalkeepers were not left out, as Danlad Ibrahim and the likes of Manaf Nuruddin and goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi were in full seriousness. Inaki Williams, Free Barnier, and all were all busy at training today. So that is the Black Stars players are training, preparing for their important game against Portugal, which we played at the 974 Stadium in Qatar, and the match we played on Thursday, November 24th at 4 p.m. And take note of the time, 4 p.m. is when the match will be played. And now to our next update. Well, Jojo Wollacott, the injured Black Stars goalkeeper, will be joining the Black Stars 2 days before their game against Portugal. Jojo Wollacott, who was expected to be in Ghana's final squad for the World Cup, was unfortunately ruled out as a result of injury that he picked up days before the Black Stars open camp for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. But despite his injury, Jojo Wollacott has been invited to join the Black Stars in camp to help them prepare for their all-important clash against Portugal. Jojo Wollacott played a key role in Ghana's qualification for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, as he was in post for all the 2 legs that Ghana played against Nigeria in the 2022 FIFA World Cup playoffs, and it's quite disappointing that he's not there. But the goalkeeper has volunteered to help his teammates prepare earnestly for the tournament, and that is how come he's going to join them 2 days before the start of the World Cup. And his role in the team is to help coach, that is Olele Kingston, to help prepare the 3 goalkeepers, that is Manaf Nuruddin, Lawrence Atizigi, and Danlad Ibrahim, for their first game against Portugal. And now, before we go, the communications director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Ansantichum, has been explaining how camp has been going with the Black Stars as they prepare for their game against Portugal. And that is the video I'll leave you with. Please do subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment when the video ends. It's right after this.
Well, it looks good. What I know is that these Warriors are hungry and they are ready. it doesn't come any good to represent your country at a World Cup. We began from Abu Dhabi, where we stayed for 4 days, played a friendly against Switzerland. We've been here for 3 days. There was no training on Saturday, and then we began yesterday, and we are training today as well. I like the spirit in camp. The fact that there is unity, you can clearly see amongst the players that the chemistry is very strong. The love for each other is also very, very good. The cohesion and understanding looks very good. Sometimes you may downplay the effect of some of these things on the positivity of a game, but when the team looks strong off the pitch, it shows on the pitch as well. And that is what I am seeing from these players. Luckily or fortunately for us, there is no injury concern. We came out of the Switzerland game without injuries. We have been here for the past 3 days. There is no injury concern. The players are all fit, they are all healthy, and they are buzzing with loads of energy, getting ready for the match against Portugal. What it is that at this particular stage, there is no easy match. All the teams that have qualified for the tournament came here on merit. None of them got it by fluke, with the exception of the host nation, who did not go through the qualifying series. So these 23 players are all pushing very hard to impress the technical team. They want to get the opportunity to dress on the day, to play on the day. And one thing that excites me as well is the fact that in almost every position, you can count on 2 players or 3 players who could make the difference. Yeah. If the Switzerland game is anything to go by, aside Richard Atizigi, Daniel Amate, Salis Mohammed, and then probably Andre Ayew and Jordan left, but I'm talking about the players who were not substituted.
Okay.
In the second half, the coach decided to bring out Jordan, Elisha Owusu, Iñaki Williams, Efriye Banye, and then he brought on Daniel Kofitre. He brought on Ali Duseidu for Tariq Lamptey. Yeah. He also brought on Joseph Edu for Salisu Mohammed, who got his first goal against Switzerland. And then also we had Jordan Ayew making way for Kamal Sowa, and then Iñaki Williams making way for Antoine Semenyo. And then on the left, Kamal Dean Sulemana as well also got the chance to play in place of Jordan Ayew. So I think that, yes, in almost every situation, you can see that 2-3 players can come in, and it makes selection quite a headache for the technical team. And that's one exciting thing that I like about what we have been doing so far. People keep talking about Portugal, but one simple answer that I give them is that they may have the stars, we have a team, and we have players who are competent and capable enough to match them.
Ahead of the game with Switzerland, a lot of Ghanaians were indifferent with regards to the performance of the Black Stars. In fact, some were even not so optimistic what Ghana is set to do at the World Cup. But after the Switzerland game, Ghanaians seem to be singing a different song, and they are even demanding the trophy. Are they not asking for too much?
Well, I think they are asking for too much. We want to approach this game with the highest level of humility as possible. We want to take the games as they come by, one after the other, game by game approach. Yes, before the Switzerland game, if they were quite negative towards the team, is because in recent times results have not gone our way. Ever since we qualified, we've played, I think, about 5 matches. We played in the Kirin Cup. We lost 1. We drew 1. Won against Chile on penalties. We played against Madagascar, won 3-0 in Cape Coast. We played Central African Republic, drew 1-1, and then we lost to Brazil. And then in the game against Nicaragua, even though we won, the performance was not good enough. So yes, it could turn the heads of Ghanaians against the team, as they did not really believe in this squad. But today we have a different generation of players. New players have come in. The Tariq Lampteys, the Kamal Sowas, the Salisu Mohammeds have all come in. Antoine Semenyo, not forgetting Iñaki Williams, and they are changing the face of the team. And so yes, I think that it's too early to start calling for the trophy. Yeah. We know we have 3 games to play at the group stages. Yeah. We know we need at least 4 points, maximum 6 points to make it to the second round. It will not be easy, but it is surmountable.